There we go. So, hello everyone, it's time for Zero, episode 24, season 2, or what's it together? That's 48, right? 48, yeah. A lot of episodes. Sort of coming to a close here, right? So, coming to the end. I think there's one episode after this week. And did Ram die or not? I refuse to believe that Ram is dead, because Ram's awesome. You can't have the sisters dying. Those poor Unis. Yeah, those poor Uni sisters. Those poor Uni sisters, man. I would have loved if. I read some comment last week. A comment was, I just love. My favorite comment was like, he should have screamed, "Oh, I love Echidna!" That would have been. Oh man, the Uni sisters, man. They're both, yeah, they keep dying for the one they love, right? But I don't know. Did Ram die? As I said last week, it's like fireball hits her, she kind of flies away, but it is in that anime way where you're like, oh, we didn't see anyone confirming that Ram is actually defeated, or she's more, maybe she's fine over there. You can heal, they have healing magic, whatever, right? I don't know, but I hope she survived. I don't know what else. Yeah, Garfield, Hippo smashed her, but she keeps healing from everything. So who knows? Maybe she's like Cell, right? Like one blood is left to come back, right? But anyway, yeah, let's watch the episode. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh yeah, so Emilia, of course, was out in the Yuki. It's all snowing. Yeah, a lot of snow. So we know the bandits as well. So all old people and so on. What, me? What me for? And I want to see when Echidna didn't. Sorry, but we never see Echidna's face, right? And Emilia didn't recognize her, so that it looks differently. She just smashed that glass thing too, so I want to hopefully something with that as well there. Here now, Emilia is. But it's just the power of ice, right? Maybe you can fight that ice tree over there. Puck! Very likely they're cutting out the opening as always, right? So there seems to be an opening. So no surprise, because I mean it's S0. They don't have opening endings. That's for loser animes. Yeah, everyone really believes in Emilia-sama. They're like, hey, okay, Emilia-sama. Go for it, girl. Here we go. It's kind of the intro, I guess. The opening. So is Ram dead now? Man, why doesn't it pop up here? Oh, I see why. There we go. Did he kill Ram? Man, if Ram dies, you gotta freaking die, Subaru. If you gotta freaking time travel. I still don't feel it's confirmed yet, because it's like, we have healing magic and shit, come on. Yeah, why is it snowing for you? Crazy clown guy, you fought, stop the stupid snow. Man. I still don't feel she's dead yet. I refuse to believe it. But yeah, it's snowing. It's a classic Death Scene anime, of course, and someone is... it always rains or snows. Maybe he finally takes a mind here, but... I don't know, man. I feel like, no, I don't think she's dead. Like, I refuse to be... Because maybe Roosevelt is like... He's the whole thing, he's regretting his decision to it. He's like, maybe I shouldn't have killed her, right? You know? So he's like, maybe he can heal her, right? It's like, maybe I can do this thing now. See? No, it feels like Roosevelt's coming back. Maybe I can just heal you, see? He's like, I can invoke your Uni horn or something. Look at this. He's gonna save her, right? Come on. He's gonna be like, I can save her somehow. Can like regrow her horn or something, and it's gonna like save her. See? See, I think he's gonna save her! Because he's like, I can regrow her Uni horn or something that makes her stronger, you know. I won't deny it. No, but come on, like he's regrowing her horn, right? It's probably gonna make her, you know, turn into like a stronger Uni, super Uni form, and it's gonna like save her. Come on, definitely. See, I still think she's dead, is it? But yeah, Emelia finds the Voxed ice tree there. That was all the little army of babas. Yeah, all of them. This is definitely the scene in the ending. Yeah, this scene is like in the ending, right? In the last ending, not the ending, but the last ending. When they're all together in this in the room here. Lol, cute babas. Army of cute babas. What are they doing then? So they're just starting this snow anyway, yeah, it's like they're like going for the Echidna's voice hardly. That's weird. And it's changed voice, yeah. Yeah, that was strange because yeah, suddenly it's Echidna talking. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the rules follow the whole thing here, right? But yeah, no music. Wait a minute. It's a kind of weird, but yeah. Like... Oh, here we go. She has a puck thing. Why would she have one? Pucku! Where's my Pucku? This is like a weird thing now. Maybe it's in Echidna's Grandmaster's plan, some kind of scheme from Echidna that. Yeah, it's like, what is this thing? I'm gonna blame Echidna, right? Some kind of scheme going on. This is weird, like, especially because one of them had Echidna's voice to suddenly. It's like, let me show you who I am. You know, like, actually, all of us can combine to become. I'm waiting to fuse or something. Oh, come on. I can't be the only one thinking now they're gonna fuse and be like, oh, let's turn into Echidna, right? Come on. Our true form. We can turn into this super form. This is awfully strange now. Yeah. And like sneaky laughter, like. So you think, eh? Oh, that's like a really weird. Okay, so it says something without the voice line. Oh, it activates the. And he needed to cross the. Oh, so that removed it, or freed her, or maybe killed her. Happens now, then she turns off the. That is really strange. Why she had the pack one for, and why is it Echidna's voice for? Yeah, that's actually really. See, now Ram is gonna be safe, right? Come on. Oh, nice. That was nice. She like slides down there on ice team, but she can come on. She's gonna save little. Come on, Ram is gonna be fine because Rose was like, I healed her horn, right? So this is gonna be make her fine. Come on. But she's all snow. Okay, now it's like really dead. Maybe it's all the snow in her face here, but it's even sadder. But the ice are moving. I told you, Ram wouldn't die. Come on, I healed her horn. Come on, it's free eyes. No, I wasn't in it. All right, told you guys. Told you she wouldn't die. Freaking knew it. No, but come on. She had the whole, horn thing, and he's fixing the horn, and come on, of course she won't die. Come on, kill off freaking Ram, man. We're saving Ram, and come on, it's all about saving Ram and so on. Maybe we could finally save save her sister too. Yeah, maybe one day. So yeah, I knew it was gonna be fake tears if I cried there. I knew it was fake killing off Ram. She knew it. I said it last week too. No, but I said it too. I was like, come on. I was sad last week, but I was like, I don't believe she's gonna die, right? And she moved a bit there. She still might die, I suppose, but I don't know. But yeah, Roswell is losing it something. He's like kind of like. But I mean, he's losing it more in the whole, I don't know, the pressure. He's like, whatever, I don't care anymore. Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna. He's kind of like apathic, yeah. I guess. We go for it. Oh, here comes the bunnies, though. Nice. Oh, the bunnies! Here comes the bunnies. Yeah. No, we get the hunt mana, right? So they kind of like. So let's see immediate defeat of the bunnies then. Goddamn bunnies, man. Little army of babas. Yeah. Time for some explosions! I do love that she's using her ice thing like for sliding down and stuff. Yeah, I like I see Emilia's like, kind of get the Iceman route, kind of sliding around and. Okay, so now we go to Beako. Of course, she's still in the burning mansion with her empty book and this mommy. Yeah, you're gonna take the library for mom, right? Probably gonna hide her face now again. If you see Echidna, I think you can. Yeah, see, they're always hiding her face. Right? That's why Emilia could recognize her because they're always hiding her face, right? It's something with her face. Her eyes are different, or maybe she's blind. I don't know. But they're always hiding her face, right? Again, they're always hiding her face. You can never see Echidna's face, and the same thing when of course when Emilia couldn't see her face either, right? Yeah, it's all about the knowledge. Right? It's all about the greedy knowledge. Yes, you're only alive for this moment, girl! No, we don't see her eye, though. I mean, we see Echidna through her eyes, but. Huh. Here's the gospel, see one there. Okay, but it's empty, right? So she gives her the book. Yeah, but it's like poor little Beatrice, you know, abandoned by her mom here in the library. Yeah, like just live in the library. That person. Okay, what should we know about that? Who is that person, right? Yeah, and you can never see a real face, right? So this is like a poor little Beak who gets left in the takes the then I guess I mean she only probably met Roswell, right? Probably only met Roswell every now and then. He was studying, of course, to save probably Echidna, right? The soldier, yeah. Man, this is sad now though. He's in the library, they talk to Beatrice. He's just in the library reading. He's in the library reading about yeah. Oh hey girl, yeah, I read these books. Don't talk to her. Here comes the sun here. Because there are more than one, yeah, next. Nothing happened for 400 years. Poor Beak was like, and then he was boring. He was a useless companion for 400 years. He was all crap. Doesn't matter what Roswell did, he was super annoying. I was like, okay. Puck! Yeah, she finally met the Puck there and she was happy again. But they weren't the same. Yeah, stupid devil girl, yeah. And then Subaru upon, yeah, NPC! Subaru found her. Yeah, I couldn't agree with him. For whatever reason, he was super annoying and weird. Got him, it was a weirdo. Some kind of isekai character, clearly. But like she was like, since Roosevelt left me there, he was useless for 400. He was like sad for him. He was like, he was so boring. he was so pointless. Roosevelt never made any sense. Yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah. What about Betty? Yeah, left Betty there. Left poor little Betty in the library forever. Mom lied to me. That was the person coming. Yeah, and she died last time he did that. That wasn't the best strategy. Of course, no, he returned to save her again here. I mean, I wonder if she dies, right? She's in the library, in the mansion is burning. Even it's like a medical library, but you would imagine that. Nice. I was like, nice! You see, some oppa is there. I was like, good. Because, yeah, she looks really close and transforming into her beast form. Yeah, of course it does, so. She's gonna pick up like a towel in her oppa, of course. You got some fan service there. Yeah, of course. And very, very much abs on Garth. This one. Here we go. Goddamn, convince her to leave, right? Come on. Okay. That's a good point, yeah. It's like, you're not kicking me out for real, girl. Not even trying. But it doesn't feel like, her mom didn't tell her what, like what did Echidna say? He's waiting for that person, but is he describe the person? She didn't give like an actual. See, you said the person, right? That's like a human. Yeah, she did like. Doesn't feel like she told her anything about who it would be or why she would recognize the person. So, not the Mother of the Year award for Echidna, not really. Didn't even give her like any tells. But okay, so now the door is burning though. I wonder if. Maybe she can like take the whole thing to Sanctuary again. Gonna protect her mom's library, right? Oh, I'll stay with you. Oh, there's a goosebump scene. Oh, I have to do something. But maybe the library will be destroyed if the machine is destroyed, right? Maybe it's her maid doing it. Whoa. She's... I mean, I don't know. Like, okay, I don't know. Maybe Beatrice is like... Maybe she teleported away the whole library, right? To save, because she's like, I gotta save mom's collection, right? Her forbidden library. It might be Sayonara, yeah. It might be somewhere else. And then, like, no door goes there. Oh yeah, the secret. There is a door there. There's a door in the Sanctuary, but it's like you cannot find that secret one door inside the the classic, castle mansion. I'm gonna find a secret door in the mansion, right? Too. Oh, is it burning inside the library now? It feels like the library is burning then. If you see the flames on the other side, right? That feels like the library will be burning then. She mentioned it relocated here, right? With the library, so I'm she can move it somewhere. But yeah, like he has to take her out this time then. Snow gets in there. Oh, the library's burning now. Yeah, you're a fool. Well, then Echidna's collection is gonna be destroyed. This is weird, like purple, rift that is growing. What's that about then? We can see the Subaru looking powers, right? Well, yeah, she was definitely sad and bored living there all these years, meeting boring people. Didn't talk to her, but it was entered and yeah, tried to revive, I guess, Echidna with his soul, right? Stuck in that. We had little Beatrice crying. Yeah, Subaru had a lot of nightmares back then. Yeah, Subaru. Well, I guess they're gonna like. Oh, burn his hand down here. Oh, that's a good. Oh, that's beautiful. You finally have to leave the damn library now. Come on, Beko. Just leave it him. Yeah, poor girl been here for 400 years. Rosa was a really bad friend. Rosa was like, hey, I'm here to read books. And then he didn't talk to her. Like, come on. Man, he is horrible. Ugh. Maybe he can't die by age though. But yeah, it's like this weird thing that I don't know, that the reality is breaking or something. That they're like kind of stuck in this world. But who is that person? I should just ask more about what do you mean with that person. Man. I put in the harshest to the poor Beko. She can't just goddamn leave. It's good. You take care of me because I'm a horrible person. You need to protect me, Beatrice. Oh. Well, yeah, like she's afraid to be left behind, and yeah, he's not immortal, but it's like she's afraid to do anything for her life. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time then before I die, right? It's gonna have a really important life before we die. Yeah, I'm gonna be very memorable. That's good. I'm gonna be a very memorable person in your life. It's a good. She finally drops the book too. Rem! There's no ending, of course, because they don't do it in the anime. But I mean, she has the power to open the door. I don't know. They can probably she can like open the door over here. Yeah, I don't know. Like open the door here in the. No. I said, Otto-san, look! What is that? Like, come on, look at that freaking sky, man! He smacked him. Like what? But yeah, look at that op-ice there. That's good. It's good. Yeah, we get some furry op-ice. But here we go. Beatrice is like flying out from. Yes, using her like I don't know, turning into a little star here. This is Emelia is like fighting rabbits. An interesting combat here. Yeah, Emilia is like made a lot of explosions here. And of course, then they appear behind her. Why was she flying over there for? I don't know. She's like, I have to go home! Emilia-tan! Goddamn goosebumps. Yeah, of course they appeared behind Emilia because... I don't know if she would fly that far away, but okay. And now he's back. Okay, Beatrice like, let's go to Emilia. Like, okay, let's just not escape the mansion, but let's go back to that place. Wait, what's his strategy? Well, I guess you get to go with him so he can... Yeah, what is strategy? I think Subaru is very like brave here. Let's go, you fight for me, Beatrice. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do, right? He's like, yeah, you go and defeat those rabbits, girl. Like, he seems very, I'd say, brave fighting these rabbits because he's probably gonna watch the two girls fight the rabbits. You can stand in the corner being like, throw magic at them, man. But yeah. I love that last scene where Subaru stands. He looks very like, this is gonna be easy. This is no problem. But then of course he's holding little Beaku's hand here. Yeah, constantly the Beaku. Like, you can fight for me, right? Protect me, please, because these things are pretty bad. But yeah, that was an emotional episode. Beaku finally left. Finally left the place. Finally left the place. But yeah, let's review it. And of course, after this, we read the healer. It's that out. Just gonna look at that briefly. I think it's out in like redo healer. Yeah, it's like 30 minutes from now. Okay, yeah. So let's review it at 0. Ram is not dead. Come on, I said it last week too. We can't have the Unis just dying. Come on, it makes it first time. I said it last week, guys. I mean, I was like, it looks sad to she hit by the fireball. But at the same time, I was like, I don't really believe she's gonna die. You know what I mean? You have some anime deaths, right? For example, in Slime, I won't say which character, but you know what I mean? When you see a character and you're like, I don't know if they're actually gonna die, right? So, I felt the same thing with Ram last week. I said I was like, sure, I'm in denial to some extent, but I was like, nah, I don't think she's gonna die. I just felt there was gonna be so many ways to save her, you know, and so on. And we see here, of course, that Rosval is, I guess, you could call it healing her, but generally he's like rebuilding her horn, right? More in that sense. And as we know with Ram, because of her horn being injured and he attacked the village when as a kid, right? She's weaker, she's not her full Uni kind of power, whatever we call it, right? So by fixing her horn, she would of course ascend into her, like, I guess her like true Uni, you know, power level, or whatever you call it, yeah. So I think the strategy here is that, yeah, he's gonna repair her horn, and then of course she's gonna survive because her healing, whatever, right? Like her internal body is gonna be, you know, stronger, right? Whatever, yeah, like her like her healing factor, whatever, you know what I mean? Like her internal body, her organs or whatever, all that stuff, right, is gonna be like improved if she can be a real Uni, right, and be with the horn, right? So yeah, I think that Ram seems to be surviving this fine, right? It's interesting that Rusa was crying a little bit. He's like twitching his eyes. He got a little bit like emotional or almost killing her. So that's interesting. I thought it was really strange when she talked to all the little, you know, babas. We heard the key and so on, and they had Puck, and that stuff was weird. But I just found it strange because there was like one scene. Maybe I just heard it because I love the girl, right? Because one of the best waifus. But no, but there was one scene that was really strange here because, you know, they have a different voice actors, right? And then we hear the Echidna's voice, and I was like, oh, is that the Echidna's voice? That was really weird because one of them had Echidna's voice for like 1 or 2 lines, and I was like, then I went back again to being the other voice actor. So I was like, interesting. It's like Echidna living through them. It feels like there's some kind of, like, you know, trick to the whole Echidna thing, right? And you know, we had Echidna, of course, last episode in that glass, you know, kind of the slip good thing, yeah. So it's like a weird thing there. Where it's like, why did she suddenly have Echidna's voice, and then she went back to having her normal voice? And Emilia didn't, yeah, it's like, So that was like some kind of scheme, right? I think, you know. And of course we had Rosval. We saw him there in Beaku's flashback there, that he was like trying to read how to, I don't know, like transfer a soul or like, you know, reincarnation or something like that, right? So I guess then, of course, it feels pretty obvious that what he was trying to do was to, of course, save Echidna from this like sleeping beauty place. Like, she was stuck in this thing, right? Her body is there, but you know, her soul is in the sanctuary, whatever. Right? So something like that. Right? It's pretty clear he's trying to like revive Echidna, right? Would be pretty obvious, I say. I did love how Emilia is also better with powers now. Honestly, yeah, like she kind of sliding in there. I love this scene. She was, I mean, sure, she's been using ice stuff earlier. We've seen like in OVA and so on, but I think she did several stuff here where she was like, you know, I'm just gonna like fly on ice, like an Iceman thing. Yeah, I liked it. She was like, she's more skilled now suddenly with her ice attitude and got confidence from doing the trial stage. Also improved generally how she's using her ice talents, right? I liked it. There was like a nice touch to it. And then of course she kind of skilled the result as well. Of course, Beatrice was alone for 1 year basically. Rose was a douchebag. Rose was like, he met her and was like, whatever, books. Yeah. I'm laughing at it, but that was like comedically awful. Rosal enters, right, and he's like, hey, Beako, here's a book. And he goes and reads the book and doesn't talk to her. He's like a douchebag, yeah. He's like, god damn it, sad backstory, but also, it was like so, it was like cringy, you know what I mean? It's like, it's sad, but it also kind of comedically because he's how bad he is. He's like, he enters, he doesn't talk to her, he just reads the book, right? And, you know, sits in the corner or whatever, yeah, and she's sitting in the other side of the room, they're reading books and they don't really talk to each other, like, or they're kind of like family. It's horrible, but also, I suppose though, you can not only blame Rose, I suppose, right? Because Beako could maybe talk to him, right? She could be like, hey, you know, what you doing, Rose? What you doing, right? Yeah, maybe she could like communicate with him, but she just sat there and waited for him to talk to her, right? So, yeah, in one way, I feel you can't blame him 100%. This actually reminds me a lot now of When They Cry in the current storyline. I don't want to spoil it here, but if you watch When They Cry currently, you have the Rika and Tatsuko thing, when he's like, could one of them just talk to one? Yeah, I don't want to spoil When They Cry, but it feels similar in that sense. But it's like, if Rika just talk to her or vice versa, maybe they could, you know, resolve a lot of the issues, right? And it feels kind of the same thing here too. It's like, well, yes, Roosevelt is really bad. He enters and doesn't talk to her, but at the same time, it feels like Beak also sits there, right, and being like, hopefully he talks to me one day after like 400 years. You know what I mean? Like, she just sits there, right? So, yeah, you know, you can't blame him. She also could have started to talk to him or communicated with Roosevelt, right? And be like, hey, Roosevelt, what are you doing? You know, but no, she sat there. Like, he was reading a book. I never asked what he was reading or whatever, right? So, that does feel a little bit like, couldn't she ever just ask him, like, oh, what are you doing? Or were you planning to save mom or something? You know, like, yeah, she could have had. And I feel it's a lot of ways for her to also communicate with him and be like, oh, you're trying to save mommy, or, you know, it's like, they could have a lot of stuff there. But anyway, yeah, of course, in the end, Subaru saves her. And it was pretty nice. He's like, I'm useless, you gotta protect me, girl, you know. Pick me to be that man. He could, of course, lie to her and said he's that man. And, yeah, it's a lot of, like, you know, crying Byaku in the episode, right? It definitely felt, though, like, how would I say it? I feel sorry for Beak, of course, in many aspects, but I feel Echidna, you know, Echidna is a good character, but you have to be like, man, she's a cool wife, but man, maybe she could have taught me better. Yeah, you gotta blame mom, you know, definitely not Mother of the Year award. Kind of getting a ton about the mom feel to it, but it's just like, you know, like maybe she could have told her something. Maybe Echidna could have been like, this is the man you're waiting for or something. She didn't give her anything. She was like, it's a man coming one day, right? Whatever, girl. You do you in the library, right? And yeah, never really. But you would also, and Beako said, of course, she realized that eventually there's probably never gonna be a man coming, right? That person or whatever, because she's like, mom never told me how he even looks, right? So yeah, it's like, I guess eventually she finally realized that, it's gonna be hard for me to ever find this person because I don't have any requirements. I don't have any, measurements of what is that person, right? There's no requirement, there's no measurement, there's no constraints to what he looks like or how he acts, or so on, right? Or potentially could be a woman too, I guess. But he kind of hinted to a man, I suppose, but could be a woman too. But anyway, yeah, like, it's just. So that's bad for Beako. Then if she kind of just decided to give up, right? And she was like, whatever, I'm just gonna be here then forever, protect the library, and you know. And then Subaru is like, what about me, girl? Come and save me. I'm useless. It's probably the best scene with the hand. Yeah, this scene with his burn hand, and he, you know, trying to get her hand right at the ending there, trying to get her hand. But yeah, it's a good episode, emotional episode. Feels like it's ending on a kind of good note though. Like Ram is alive, probably, and you know, Vieko also managed to be alive. Subaru is obviously alive as we go back, but you know what I mean. And you know, Emelia is protecting everyone against the rabbits. I do like that a lot. Yeah, I like that Emelia is now more like, I'm gonna fight them all. Yeah, like Emelia is like getting ready to, you know, kick some ass or so. I like it. Yeah, and she's using her powers better and so. I like it. It didn't show much of that, but I kind of got a hint there. Emelia is really like improving, not just as generally dramatic, but also, you know, being a little more active and brave and like defending the people and that stuff. Right? They're like, I'm the leader. Yeah, so that was nice. And I guess next episode we're gonna see her and Byakuya defeat a lot of rabbits. And yeah, so next episode, right? That's the last episode, I believe. Pretty sure on that. There's probably some OVA coming, like we had last time, right? We had more than one OVA, like a short movie, whatever you call it. So there might be something different, but yeah, I'm excited to see how it's gonna end. You know, I'm expecting it to end on like a massive cliffhanger, right? I think we all are. After maybe of course the girls together can defeat the rabbits or whatever, and after they beat the rabbits, Ram is probably fine with Rooster, right, and so on. And I guess it's gonna be some kind of cliffhanger. So, of course, we have Satal hasn't appeared yet in this kind of way. She might appear here then. But I really feel it's gonna end with someone entering, right? Might be another witch, might be against Satala, might be one of the other, you know, cultist people, right? But I think there's gonna be some, you know, I think everyone knows what I mean, right? It's gonna be some kind of, I would say, some kind of end cliffhanger. After we defeat the rabbits, something has to happen, right? And we'd be like, shit, what's going on? And then it's gonna be like, see you guys, 2017 or something, season 3. Yeah, it's gonna be like, yeah, either, you know, read the books or, you know, the novels, or wait for 5 years to see the next episode, right? But anyway, that's still if I'm right, but I think that seems pretty obvious. It's gonna have to be some kind of, you know, new entry, cliffhanger ending, right? I got one last prediction here then. I don't think season 3 is gonna be that much time though, like this time, right? So 1 and 2. So next episode, I'm gonna guess that they are probably gonna announce season 3. I think that is very likely, right? They're gonna announce the next season, or maybe a movie, or, you know, some OVA or whatever, right? But they're probably gonna announce season 3 next week after the episode. They're probably like, here's the, you know, season 3. That I think is pretty common. You see it in a lot of other animes. They kind of usually announce, like in the last episode, they kind of, you know, do some kind of like, here's the, you know, in, you know, 2012 or whatever, yeah. So I'm gonna guess they're gonna announce it next week. And what I think is gonna happen, from a generally production standpoint, is that it very unlikely, of course, this year, season 3. And that's very, very unlikely, unless then the fall, but very unlikely, I think. What I think is gonna happen is that it's probably gonna, I think honestly, that it's probably gonna be back next year, honestly, because of course that series is very popular, and you know they're making like a game this year. They have all that stuff. It's Sky Quartet, right? We keep listening to that, keep using that stuff with Konosuba and so on, and you know they're doing the OVAs and the movies and stuff like that. So they're doing a lot of stuff. So I think they're gonna announce season 3, and it's probably gonna be, I honestly think, next year. Maybe not necessarily the beginning of next year, like winter. It might be like, you know, summer or whatever. But I think that seems fair, honestly, next year. And then it's probably also a part 2 thing. So I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be like next year, and then part 1, and then part 2 might be 2 years from now, depending on, of course, when next year starts. But I'm gonna guess it might be like summer next year, and then part 2 would be then in the winter of 2 years from now. That seems reasonable to me, honestly, because I feel they have, you know, improved and just extended more, as I mentioned, with other stuff too, right? Like Quartet, so they've done more and more stuff to, you know, merchandise and sell, and there've been more games. Like we had a games last month, there've been more and more games, and so I think they're kind of. I don't think they want to drop the ball and be like, let's wait 5 years, right? That fits really weird for me, because now they have this ball spinning, right? And Zero, of course, has been growing popularity over these 5 years, and then again they produce all this other stuff on the side, right? So I think they're gonna want to keep the pacing going, right? They're gonna get more episodes out, get the hype up, right? It would be strange to me if they waited for like 5 years again. That would be really, really weird. especially with like games coming and so on. And then they also have, you know, mobile stuff and all the other stuff, right? So I think next episode they're gonna announce, and then they're gonna say like 2022 is gonna be next season. That would be my guess. Let's see them back next week then. Subscribe to have we get a story course with Redo Healer coming up soon. So yeah, like 20 minutes from now. Then we have Redo Healer, which is, you know, very family friendly anime. Yeah, very family friendly, wholesome anime.